Hey, what's up, guys? It's the 23rd of January. So we had two decent trades today from AUDJPY, and we had USD. Um, was it US 30? So AUDJPY, I normally look at around the Asian session, and you can see all my yellow lines. Let me get this consolidation marker off here. All you see my sessions. These are all yellow lines, great lines right here. If you can see, we in a consolidation right here. So I marked it off, and as you can see, my daily candle and my daily candle and my daily open marker and my weekly open marker for this week. And as you can see, I already had it marked off with last week's highs and last week's lows, and we in the big consolidation pretty much. So I'm just looking at for it. If you look at right here, it bounced off resistance right here, came back down. We had some good news last week, and it bounced off support right here, it came back up. So I'm potentially looking forward to actually come up here because we have some news this week. Let me see if I can find this news. So if you're looking right here, it's on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. CPI news for AUD. So I'm looking at potentially it could go one or two ways. But me personally, I'm looking at it's been bouncing off this consolidation so long, and all last year it was in the uptrend. It was in the bullish market all last year. So I'm just looking at that potentially it actually trying to come back down. And let me get rid of this. So if you're looking at it right here, we actually have our markers right here on Trading View. All right, so and then also, if you like what I'm putting out in my content I'm putting out, make sure you just hit the like button and subscribe button, and actually comment the type of strategy or the type of pair you would like me to look at this week. I do have my Discord and my Telegram links are down below. So I do post trades. Most of my trades, remember, are always going to be something long term within 3-4 hour span, or normally at the Asian session, or if I see something on AUDJPY long term, which on the 4 or 8 hour candle. So you have to have patience with my trades because they take a day or so to play out, which is good because on the 8 hour and the 4 hour, I take more high probability trades. So potentially we could only be probably taking one trade a week, which you still would make the amount of pips you did trading 4 or 5 times a week, or 8-10 times a day. You would still make the same type of money as long as you risk properly. All right, so let's go through here. Let's go right here. So you can see right here, once it actually started off around 1600, I started looking around 2000, which is 8 o'clock for the actual trade. And as you can see, it's kind of playing around along the daily open and the weekly open. And as you can see right here, it starts to teeter up. And as you can see, my buy candle right here actually played out. And then if you look, let's just pull up an EMA if we use an EMA. And let's just say we're using the EMA. And let's do 50. That's what I normally do. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I normally do 50. And as you can see right here, we can take this trade. It's over the 50 line. Let's look on the daily time frame. You can look right here. It was all basically from last week bearish. All right. So let's go over here. 9 times out of 10, I don't trade normally on Mondays because I normally wait till Wednesdays because I like for it to play out, see what it's going to do. But right here, I back tested this, and this is a good probability trade. I would say about 75% of the time, unless you're doing Christmas time. Christmas time is kind of crazy, and on holidays, and or if, let me show you this. See, there was nothing right here. I'm gonna tell you the best thing for me. What I noticed that I would say 95% of the time, if there's no news, then it's gonna actually go the way it's supposed to go. The market is not going to be messed with. It's not going to be manipulated. So if you look right here, we're going to put 50-75. I normally do the 50 to 75 ratio. All right. And let's do 50 to 75 ratio, 750. And then let's just take this in. This is a handy dandy tool. I love that. I'm glad they have it. Let's just go a buy right here. Let's just do, let's see. Let's go right here. Let's go to my FX. And we'll go from right there. Now let's do, I always go to here. And if you look right here, is my FX book, Forex calculator position size. You don't have to pay for this stuff, guys. This is this stuff you can find. Oh, I'm sorry. AUD. Stop buying stuff from people because you don't do your research. Let's do 100,000 account. Let's go the ratio. Let's do 0.5 to be on the safe side. Let's go 50. And if you go with the Fivers account, not Fivers, the 5%ers or whatever they call. I have account with them, and then they have the $100,000 account where you can actually take a full year to do it, so you don't have to rush. You can do a 0.5, which is $500. If you look at this, $500 for a stop loss. So we're gonna do. Let's go. Let's write this: a take profit and stop loss. All right. And if you look right, let's look back over here. Let's see what our stop our lot size is. 1.13. All right, our lot size would be all right, 1.13. So if you don't know, right here, this is $13.10. So this right here, this would be $10. You have $3, so that's $13.10. All right, let's go right here. So just in case you didn't know, for further reference, 13.10, and let's put the dollar sign in front so you know. All right, so we'll do this. So at the end of it's gonna be JPY, but that's fine. All right, so let's do this. Let's find our calculator. Let's find our calculator. So we do 50 pips, 50 points. All right, not 50 points, 75 points times $13.10. All right, that's 982. All right, let's do our dollar sign. $982 and 500. All right, so just keep this in mind. This is a pretty good odds. This is 1 to 5 ratio. All right, you're risking $500 to make 982. All right, I'm risking 500 to make 982. Let's see what. So it's 130. So sometimes you're gonna have to. I'm not gonna do all that because it's gonna be in JPY anyway. You just get the gist. So we're gonna let this play out. Boom, right here. All right. So just remember, this is on the hourly time frame, and no news is happening. So if you go back over here, you can actually trail your stops. If you're sitting here watching it, you know. But I jump in and jump out. All right. So if you right here, it goes up. You can see right here it's consolidating. Boom, and look at that. You got out. All right. 13.55 JPY. Let's see what. Let's go over here and see. Let's look at the conversion. Let's go. My dollar conversion. Conversion calculator. All right, let's go. Japanese. Let's find where's my Japanese. Japanese yen to US dollar. All right, let's go. How much was this? 13.55. 13.55. All right, so if you look at that, that was $10. All right. But at the same time, you know, if we took the actual trade, that was $982. So that's still profit. That's good. That's all right. So you can see it actually came back up. And let's get out of this. And as you can see, this is where it's currently at. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, let's get out of here. Take some of this stuff off. All right. And just remember, I don't buy every single time. If you see right here, look right here, I don't buy every time it says that. I have to have some type of confluence. All right, like last week, I bought right here because it broke. It touched the high of last week. This was the high of the week. As you can see, it rejected, right? Then it came back down. Let's get rid of this 50 EMA. This is what I went off of. And I actually, this is Wednesday. So I didn't take this trade because it was news. So I was like, let it be. But if you look right here, it actually, this is Wednesday. I actually took this trade all the way down for 75 pips, and I was good for the week. I made $1,000 that week. All right, and which is fine because you know you make a. Let's just say you know you have a good trading strategy, and you know you whatever if you trade more than one if you trade in more than one pair, you know you make $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month on top of whatever else you're making. If you have another job, or if you have another side hustle, whatever the case may be. So that's the biggest thing you got to remember. You don't have to be greedy. You can take one trade a week. You can take one trade a week and then go from there. All right. So this was today's trade. All right. From off the 1 hour time frame. So it's pretty good. You see where it's at is rejecting again off this line. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of some of this. All right. And I'll turn my indicator back on right here. As you can see, last week there was 2 good trades. You actually could have took both these trades at 75 pips here. And look, 75 pips there. All right. Let's go off the top of my head. Look at that, 75 times 2. That's 150 pips. All right. And just think about it, if you use a 10 lot, that's $1,500 for that week, and that's fine. All right. So going from there, all right, let's go to US 30. All right. This is what I trade off the 15-minute time frame. All right. When I see this, I always only trade from 9. I start looking at the market at 9:30 Central Standard Time. That's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So pretty much from, let's go over just Eastern Standard Time. From 9 to 9:30, you can see my 2 lateral lines, right? Horizontal lines right here. All right. I'll use this one right here, this vertical line by Chris Chapman. Let's look for the vertical line. If you haven't seen it before, seen my other videos, it's Unknown Unicorn. That's who we want to go through. All right. So if you look right here, I always put the plot and make them white, and then I go 9 to 9:30. I don't need these other plots. Okay. So what I do is let me show you. Let's backtrack. All right. And then I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to. So let's do 1 and 1, and I show you exactly what I do. And let's go to Forex strategies. Let's go here. All right. This is what I look at. You know, cashbackforex.com. Easy, simple tool. All right. You look at US 30 instrument, USD, my opening price, and my entry price. All right. And that's pretty much the same. So I always look at, I can do, oh, excuse me. Let me see. Let me do it right here. Let's do a 1 to, let me see. The ratio is 1 to 5. So I'll do, let me go over here. Basically, what you got to do is find your entry point, and then you can pretty much go after that's done. All right. So look, this is the opening price, pace. All right. And then my closing price is 100 points. All right. Let's go from there. And all right, pace, boom. All right. So you can go 5.0 or 5 lot. All right. With a $100,000 account. I don't suggest doing this with anything else. All right. So we're going to let it play out. As you can see, it automatically does it. What I want to look at is I want to mark off my highs and lows once the 945 happens. All right. So you can see I marked off the highs and lows. Even though it says sell, I don't take the sale. Reason being is because it did not break. I need this next candle to break below. So typically you want to look around 9 o'clock, which is AM Central Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if you look right here, boom, if you would have took this sale just because it said that, you'd have been out of the picture. Let me know if you need more explanation with this or some one-on-ones. Give me a call. I mean, not give me a call, but hit it in the comment section. Because look, boom, now look at this. Let's go buy. Let's do 5 lot. Look, that's a 5 lot. And let's see where it takes us from here. Boom. As you can see, it broke above, hit the buy, broke between over my highs and my lows. Easy money, right? Easy money. Look at that. Boom, we're out. $817 right there. Boom, from a 5 lot. All right. See, look at that. So this was pretty much 150 points this morning. You took a 5 lot, you got about $800 something. All right. Going off of that. That's just going off of what this says. All right. So normally that's a good ratio. All right, that's a good ratio. So you're risking $800 or $500 to make $800. I hope that was pretty simple. So look, basically it says highs of the opening, 9 to 9:30. All right, always mark off the 9:30. So you want to look around 8:45 or 9:40. Well, 8:45 for me, but 9:45 to see where it's closed at. Because you see, if you took it right here, boom, you out of the mix. All right. You also have to look at which way your daily candle is going. your daily candle is bullish, you want to take nothing but buys. If your daily candle is bearish, take nothing but sales. All right. So other than that, you mark up the lows. All right. You can see it sold, didn't sell right here. You waited for it to break the structure of the highs and lows. Boom. So basically right here, it made people want to jump in. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If you look right here, this was all consolidation. Let's see where's my consolidation tool at? I like to use some of this sometimes. Let me see if it marks. See, look at that. Kablam, kablam, kablam. All consolidation right there. As you can see, let's mark this off. Let's cover it a little bit. Let's cover it. Look at that. See this? You wouldn't have took this sale anyway if it said sale, because guess what? It's back into the consolidation zone. You would have wanted it to break out. You would have wanted it to break out this way and then kind of retest and then go down. All right. But guess what? It didn't. It basically what happened is it came up, retest, and went up. Boom. Pretty simple. So this tool right here, consolidation tool, let's show it right here. It's by N Phazon. All right. Very good tool. Very good tool. All right. I just use that as another confluence as well. All right. And then if you look right here where it opened at, and let's see if we can put the daily. Look, this is where it opened at right here. You see, kind of still, it went up a little bit, teetered underneath, teetered back by this line, which was at the 33321, came up, boom, buy. Easy peasy. Now, it's not 100%. Some days, the best thing to do is to keep a better win ratio, in which at the same time, you don't really need you can have a 30-40% win ratio and still be more profitable than somebody who has a 100% ratio. I learned that in this game because I'm not 100%, of course. I mean, but if somebody I know people who have an 80% win rate but are not profitable, and that is possible. I don't care what you say. I've seen it, and I've done it on demo. All right. So here's the kicker. And that means just because you have bigger losses than you have wins. All right. But actually, I have 30, I don't know, it's like 35-40% win ratio. And I'm very much so more profitable than I ever was by just trading two different strategies and keeping to the same two pair. I pretty much only trade AJ and US 30 because these strategies have been working. The key element to US 30 for me is don't trade the news. Do not trade the news. Do not trade the news, especially high value news. The best thing to do is just stay out of it and then let it play out. And then it'll balance itself out and you can catch another trade another day. All right. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed what I have put down. I will try to do these every single day. And if you join my Discord or my Telegram group, I put these signals out and let me know in the Telegram if you would like for me to do live trading sessions with the group. We can do that and make this money together. Other than that, make sure you please like and subscribe and comment down below if you would like to see a pair analysis for another different pair that you trade. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. And remember, all gas, no brakes.